Good morning, student. Today in theme 6, we will discuss the next topic, the land use and the new agriculture technology. First of all, factors affecting social economic relation, we will start the land use, the primitive agriculture technology or the initial agriculture technology was we saw that very primitive, and the only mechanical aid available to the peasant was the wood plow and drawn by a team of oxen. And very in a very olden time, they were use their oaks for plowing the fields. The plow could be at best scratch the surface of the earth and was unable to fully draw out the natural productivity of the soil. The wooden plow on that time, that was not able to draw out the natural productivity of the soil. So the agriculture was therefore very labor intensive. The huge labor was used on that time. The fields had to be dug by hand, often once in 4 years. So the actual fertility of the soil was deep under the earth. So and for this the enormous or the huge manual labor was required. Now the ineffective method of the crop rotation was in use. The land was divided in the half. One field was planted in the autumn with winter wheat. Okay, because the wheat crop, as you know, that one is grown in this time also. We grow in the winter season, and while the other field was left fallow. Rye was planted on the piece of the fallow land the next year, while the other half was then again put to fallow. With this system, the soil slowly deteriorated. The famines were not uncommon. Chronic malnutrition alternated with the devastating famines, and life was very difficult for the poor people. The lords tried to increase their income. It was not possible to increase output from the land. The peasants were forced to bring under cultivation all the land in the manorial estate and spend more time doing this than they were legally bound to do. The peasant did not bow quietly to oppression. Since they could not protest openly, they restored to passive resistance. They spent more time cultivating their own field. They were not interested in doing their work on the Lord's fields. They kept much of product of the labor for themselves. They also avoided performing unpaid extra services, because when they were doing the work on the Lord's fields, the Lords, they were not give the any type of the rent or the other services. Okay, so they were avoided. They came into conflict with the lords over pasture and the forest lands even also, and saw these lands as a source to be used by the whole community, while the lords treated these as their private property. So there were we saw the conflict were also going on in between the lords and the peasants for their pasture land and for the forest land, because on that time the peasants they believe that this land is belonging to other common people or for the whole community, but the lords they treated that this one the as their private property. Now the next topic is new agriculture technology. By the 11th century, there is evidence of the technological changes. We saw a lot of the technical changes in the 11th century. First, The introduction of the heavy iron tipped plow and the mold boards dig much deeper and turn into the topsoil properly. Earlier, I'm just describe you that people use the wooden plow. Now they change their this technology and use the iron tipped plow. I'm showing you here a picture. Here in this you see. Firstly, they on your left side you see this is the wooden plow. Okay, your right hand side you see there molded the mold board. Now they use this type of the mold board or iron tipped plowshare. Okay, then harnessing of animal to the plow improved instead of their neck harness. The shoulder harness came into use. So they use for plowing that they use their shoulders. Now in this time they use the shoulder of the animals. Earlier they were use the neck of the animals. Okay, so this enable animals to extract greater power. Now the horses were now better shod with iron horseshoe. Okay, in this time we also use this iron horseshoe for our horses, which prevent from the foot decay. So all these changes we saw in the 11th century, which also increased the production and other things also. We saw a lot of changes. Now increase use of wind and water energy, more water powered and wind powered mills. These wind and water powered mills were established. Changes in land use switch from the two field to the three field system. Earlier they were use the two field system. Now they switch off that two field and they were use that they were divided their land or field into the three parts. So that one is called the three field system. And they were also growing the different type of the crops like as the wheat, peas, barley, oats, beans, etc. Through these one, the more protein in diet in Europeans and their animals. So in this, some here you see are the fodders for the animals and the someone for the food for the people, human beings, which also increase the proteins in the when in their diet. Okay, so they were more powerful. Increase in production, food availability doubled. Here we see that when the production increased through this three field system, okay, so their food availability also doubled, yield also, production also doubled through this system. And they were also use the new technologies. The peasant could produce more food from less land. Now this one is very important thing, that through the less land they will produce more yield. Every size of the land reduce to 20 to 30 acre, from 100 to 20 to 30 acre. Okay, so the land shrink amount and reduce the amount of labor needed. So the labor they were use very less labor. This gave the peasant time to the other activities. Now they were used, they had a lot of time. Okay, and they use that time for the other activities or for their families. Water mills and windmills cost a lot of money. Initiative taken by the lords. On that time, the technology changes cost a lot of money. Peasants did not have enough money to set up the water mills and the windmills. Therefore, the initiative was taken by the lords. But peasants were able to take the initiative in many things, such as the extending arable land. They also switched to the three field rotation crops and set up the small farms, then smithies, and in the villages, and where iron tipped plow and horseshoes were, they were made and repaired very cheaply. From the 11th century, the personal bond that had been the basis of feudalism were weakening because economic transactions were becoming more and more money based. Lords found it convenient to ask for rent in cash, not services, and cultivation were selling their crops for money to traders and who on the time who would then take such goods to be sold in the towns. The increasing use of money began to influence prices and which became higher in times of the poor harvest. In England, for instance, agriculture prices doubled between 1270 to 1320. Okay, student, thank you.